Welcome to Teignbridge. Just a few miles inland from Teignmouth and Dawlish lies Dartmoor, a magical, mystical and majestic region of 365 square miles, steeped in history and legend. Here, among the strange granite tors, Conan Doyle took the inspiration for The Hound of the Baskervilles. Here too, mysteries such as the hairy hands, find out when you get here, and Jay's wayside grave, which always has fresh flowers, continue to this day. Even to the casual observer, much of Dartmoor's history over the last few millennia can be clearly seen. There are numerous pits and spoil heaps from the days of tin mining, while hut circles, once the home of prehistoric man, abound. Plentiful too are the rows of standing stones, some marching in a straight line for up to 2 miles, whose purpose has not yet been fully explained. This extraordinary landscape also provides wonderful opportunities for recreation. Why not see the moors by joining a guided walk? You'll be in safe hands, and your guide will point out all the features of interest along the way. In the winter months, canoeing is a popular activity on the rivers, while in season, fly fishing is available on certain river beats as well as at reservoirs such as Kenwick, Toffyford and Trenchford. Alternatively, try pony trekking. There are numerous stables catering for complete beginners as well as more experienced riders. This part of Devon has a rich tradition of crafts and traditional skills. Dedicated craftsmen and women working in wood, metal, glass and ceramics form the backbone of an arts and crafts movement whose output can be found in a variety of retail outlets all around the region. Perhaps the best known collection of this work is to be found at the Riverside Mill at Bovey Tracy, where the Devon Guild of Craftsmen hold a permanent exhibition and regular demonstrations of their skills in delightful surroundings. You can watch glass blowing at the nearby House of Marbles and visit Chudley, which also features a thriving craft centre open all year. Don't miss the Cardew Pottery at Bovey Tracy, which specialises in teapots. Art lovers should stop by the Cranshaw Gallery in Dawlish, where original paintings by the artist, writer and broadcaster Alwyn Crawshaw and those of his family are exhibited.
Compact and tough enough to withstand all weathers, Dartmoor ponies are a familiar sight on the moor. Many visitors believe they are truly wild and belong to no one. In fact, they all have owners. In early autumn, the roundup or pony drift takes place. Most of the colt foals and some of the filly foals are sold at the local pony fairs, while the rest are returned to the breeding herd after being branded with the owner's identity. Commercial granite quarrying has all but disappeared on Dartmoor, but one of the earliest quarries was at Haytor. Here, stone was produced for the rebuilding of London Bridge and the British Museum. It was transported on a specially constructed granite tramway, then shipped in coastal schooners from Teignmouth. Many of the old workings in the granite tramway can still be seen at Haytor.
Some of the most spectacular scenery and beautiful beaches in the county. South Devon encompasses the seaside resorts of Dawlish, Dawlish Warren, Shalden and Teignmouth, as well as a large part of the Dartmoor National Park and many unspoiled rural villages which have not changed in hundreds of years. The sea has always held a magnetic attraction, and one is never far from it in South Devon. Cliffs, coves and long sandy stretches combine with the ever-changing estuaries of the Tyne and Exe rivers to provide some of the most varied and fascinating coastline in the county. Walk to the top of Haytor Rocks, 1,500 feet, one of the most famous viewpoints in the area, and look at the breathtaking sights spread out all around. On one side, miles of rolling moorland, whose tiny hamlets, wooded valleys, and unique granite tors are just waiting to be explored. On the other, the small towns and villages which make up the heartland of this delightful and varied region. And add sparkling in the sun to the east, the coastline with its renowned sandy beaches. South Devon is an area of coast and countryside that is perfect for all tastes and all seasons. Here one can relax on safe, clean beaches, enjoy the spectacular beauty of Dartmoor, and discover the fascinating small towns, villages and rural communities which make up this unspoiled region. One can take the southwest coastal path which passes through the district, or take a boat trip along the coast and admire the spectacular scenery from the sea. Shopping in South Devon is as varied as the landscape.
Beyond the Warrens Beach Resort, you'll find a sandspit and estuary nature reserve of 500 acres. There are dunes and beaches, ponds and wildflower meadows. The reserve is all part of a wildlife site of international importance. Bird, plant and insect life is rich and fascinating. A visitor centre provides an attractive and educational focal point for the site. Countryside inns, quayside restaurants and cosy bistros populate the small towns and villages, offering a mouth-watering selection of good food and traditional Devon dishes. With its inviting blend of seaside and countryside, there's always plenty to see and do in the Teignbridge area. Perhaps you like history? Then visit one of the stately homes set in beautiful grounds, such as Castle Drogo or Powderham Castle, home of the Earl and Countess of Devon. For themed attractions, there are numerous locations which are popular with adults and children alike. For instance, you can get close to the animals at the Miniature Pony Centre, Pennywell Farm and Sheldon Wildlife Trust. Or visit Buckfastleigh, where you can ride a steam train, explore the Butterfly Farm and Otter Sanctuary and see beautiful Buckfast Abbey. While in Newton Abbot, Tucker's Maltings is the only working malt house open to the public and a regular venue for real ale festivals. To gain a sense of the area's heritage, why not visit the excellent local museums in Dawlish, Teignmouth and Newton Abbot with their superb collections which provide a real insight into Devon's past.
In the main towns, such as Newton Abbot, Dawlish or Ashburton, one can find shops, boutiques and markets selling an amazing range of local craft, antiques, crafts, food and drink. In the smaller towns there are a huge selection of small independent shops selling all manner of wares. Eating out is another favourite pastime for most people, and South Devon will not disappoint you.